Socal, Jeff in Socal. What's up, Jeff?
Jim, my man. Hey, it's been a minute since I called. Been off the grid a little bit, battling some personal issues, Jim. And, man, I said I wouldn't cry, but, Jim, I took the JLo and ARod breakup pretty hard, man. And, I mean, Jim, if those two can't make it, how is there any hope for any of us, Jim? I mean, who can forget when JLo surprised ARod in the Sunday night baseball booth with a birthday cake, or when ARod documented JLo's Super Bowl performance from his iPhone? I mean, Jimmy, who could have thought that these two self-absorbed maniacs wouldn't make it? I mean, what a shock, Jim. Now JLo's with Ben Affleck. That was a quick turnaround. I feel like Ben was driving up the driveway as ARod was driving down. I mean, damn, JLo, let that thing breathe for a minute. But, Jim, I digress. The Smackoff is coming up. It's truly the best time of the year. And I noticed you got a lot of Wisconsin representation. And, Jim, you better not be pandering to the Wisconsin people now that you've got property there. I know Jim Rowe would not do that. But here's what I'm thinking. Can we get the Wisconsin clones to do a weigh-in pre-Smackoff? Man, I would love to see the tail of tape on those fat, scrawny boys. Now, you're going to have to lure them in with the promise of free food. And once they're in the room, Jim, you're going to have to lure them to the scale with Cheetos or pork rinds. You're going to have to go, hey, fatty, fatty, fatty. Here, fatty, fatty, fatty. Come to the scale. Come here, fatty. I would love to see big head bets action on those guys' vitals. I'm taking the over. Unwars the WNBA coaches getting fined and suspended for fat smack. I'm out.
I'd say in all the years, Jeff, that you've been calling this program, if you took every single phone call that you've ever made, spliced them together, they would not have been as long as that phone call was. Like, that was my man on the back of a bucking Bronco, where guys normally don't last 6 seconds, and he just stayed on that thing for like 5 minutes. I've never heard Jeff in Socal just roll like that. You know why? We've never let him roll like that. That was the longest phone call that guy's ever made. I mean, literally, that's like the equivalent of the PBR. When the guy gets on the back of the Bronco, he's there, bam, they open up the gate. And then Jeff normally is off the back and getting trampled by the bull 2 seconds in. Man, homeboy just posted up, didn't he? Amazing.
Come here, fatty.
Yeah, that's not going to get you in the Smackoff. Let's go to Portland.